Hey everybody, it's foodie time. Hi y'all, what is up? I've got on my butterfly shirt, so don't y'all even start today. I know I'm partially transparent. But anyway, welcome to foodie time. We are a connect and grow chat. If you type hashtag grow in this chat, it will show your link and everybody can go to your channel and check you out. But if for some reason you didn't get to this live, maybe you had to work or, make a living or something like that, right? Then watch the replay and leave a comment. If you are leaving a comment, please also check out our live chat because 24 hours, it uploads everything that happened and shows you the conversation, all the links that were posted. You don't want to miss that because it's usually pretty hysterical anyway. I mean, we are a great community, but we do have a weird sense of humor. Mostly cruise related. So how is everybody on Winning Wednesday? Winning. Hey, you guys, we are winning. We're winning because we're cruisers, but cruising is not cheap. Okay, so we have to make a living. And when we have to make a living, of course, we talk about ways that we make a living, like getting on YouTube. But as you may have noticed, most of us are smaller channels and we're not making as much money as probably the larger channels. Man, you guys, if you hear any noise in the background, it's Juan, my poodle, because he was really mischievous today, y'all. And I took him outside. That's why I was a little bit late, because I let him outside because he wanted to go outside and do his business. Well, when a dog says they want to go outside, you let them go outside. He rings his little bell. I let him outside. Then he didn't want to come back in. So I had to go out there, y'all. And you see how I'm dressed. I had to go out there and get him to come back inside. I mean, why would a dog feel like it's 60 degrees outside when it is only 20 something? Okay, I'm just saying it was freaking cold. So anyway, still winning. I've got a beautiful black poodle. He's a standard poodle and he is in his young adult stage. Yeah, he has really been testing me, but love him still. Love him still. Sorry about that. That was one of my other mouses that just jumped off of the desk. It's been a crazy day in this office. I've been trying to do too much. Have you ever had one of those winning Wednesdays where you're trying to do too much? Today is one of those days, y'all. We've got Ryan Parker, 11:30 coming up right after this, and he will be doing the Fish Tank Live, which is a really relaxing fish tank live that you can play on your big screen. It's pretty cool. It looks like you have an aquarium. Also at 12 o'clock comes Travel with Josiane. My buddy Josiane will be coming on and talking about cruising, and she is really good at this, y'all. She does a lot of cruising. She's been to many places. Do not miss Josiane. And then probably at 1 o'clock, Linda will be coming on with Denise. Crossing fingers. I have not looked. I've not had a moment time to look, so I don't really know if they're coming on today or not, but sometimes at 1 o'clock they will be on as bullcrafting on Linda Toman Creates and Bone Tired Travelers. So other than that, y'all, how has your Wednesday been going? I mean, this is a very chatty day. It chats all day long. Our community is online all day today. Everybody from Edna, who's going to do the Wine Down Wednesday. I think Bill and Scott may be on today. I think that the guys, well, I don't know. I don't know if Sherman's going to be on today with the rest of his crew. But I do know that Cheryl and Scotty will be on tonight at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern to do Anchors Away. And that's how we usually end our night, especially me, because I cannot stay up much longer than that, y'all. 9:30 is really late for me these days. But we are winning. We are winning because we are able to do this. Years ago, we didn't have the technology to go online or do the internet or do live streaming like this. I can remember back in the day when going on live was, calling people online and seeing them face to face, which I can't even remember what that's called anymore. Y'all probably know, but I mean, now you can broadcast anywhere. I mean, it's crazy how that is what you call winning. We tend to take for granted all the things that we have now, the ability to call long distance. We used to have to pay for that. It was expensive too. Calling your friends across the country was expensive. I had a boyfriend who lived far away, and I never got a chance to talk to him because his mother would not let him call me, and my dad wouldn't let me call him. So that was how that went. Okay, so he used to sneak and call me, but that's hilarious anyway. Nettie, hey Nettie, Foodie Squad, there she is. Good morning, my friend. Is it cold up in Chicago? Because girl, it is not warm here. We even got a snow blast yesterday. What the heck? Ask Angie. Angie, whatever floats your boat, part of the Foodie Squad. Hey y'all. Angie, what is going on? Why is it snowing still? What's going on with this weather? This is not normal weather for us. Usually about this time, February, it starts to chill out a little bit. I mean, it doesn't stop snowing, but it doesn't stay real cold like this. Usually it starts to get a little bit warmer as we get closer to spring. It doesn't seem like it's getting warmer, y'all, and I'm just really freaking out. There's Travel with Josiane, the lady I was telling you is coming on at 12 p.m. Eastern today. She's saying hello to everybody. Josiane. So we're going to talk about winning today. There's Kathy. Kathy from Travel Cake Trips. Good morning, Vicki and everyone in the chat, Nettie and Josiane. It's hard to say hello to everybody, but we know that we're saying hello to everybody. I mean, everybody knows. Everybody. Ryan Park Studios, the gentleman I told you is coming on 11:30 today. He's going to type hashtag grow as well as Josiane so that you can see their channel and go there after this broadcast. So, Trisha said sale is here. Hey, hey, hey. You guys are probably wondering, did I do any of the stuff I was supposed to do? The vapor rub, the ginger turmeric, all the stuff Scott said, all the stuff Trisha said. I didn't do anything, y'all. I had good intentions. I got on my little Walmart Plus app and I was planning to at least order some vapor rub, and some turmeric. You can't really order a lot of weird stuff on Walmart Plus, but you can order, normal stuff. It's a weird thing, but you get Peacock with it, and free prescription delivery is everything for us. We don't like to go all the way to Walmart to pick up prescriptions. So that's always good. But hey. Hi, girl. I know. I went to my first Desert Degens live, Trisha, yesterday. Wow, what a crazy live. They have so many people that follow them. It was just ridiculous. It was like, whoosh. I was like, I'm glad I'm not doing that live. I mean, y'all, if that many people were coming in and it was constantly moving like that, I would be just like, okay, I'm not reading that, y'all. You're just going to have to talk to each other. And then somebody was fussing about the fact that he wasn't reading the comments. I was like, you have no idea what this is like. No. People will tell you, even if your comment is not got more than 14 people in it, sometimes it gets crazy and you can't read all that stuff real fast. So I felt sorry for them. People pick on them and they give away money and everything. And I'm like, okay, see, this is proof that some people, no matter what you give them, will not be satisfied. One guy was complaining that he was not getting the $100 or any other stuff. He was making some comment about how the heck do you guys pick out the comments to read or the people to win this and that. And I was like, dude, if you don't like the channel, go to another channel. Nobody else is giving away $100. Look, just chill. It just makes yourself look bad. Hey, it's the Savage Vlogger. Savage Vlogger. Hey, Floaty. I love how friendly everybody is toward each other on this community. Here on the second channel, Vicki, Savage Vlogger 2. Look at you. You go, dude. I mean, I have a hard time keeping up with the one. I mean, I've got 3 channels and two of them, one of them is about my weight loss journey. And y'all, I have not even bothered to say all the stuff I need to say lately. I need to get on there and just talk about what's been going on with me. I have lost weight. And I have not even posted about it, but it's hard to keep up with the one. And then the other one, I'm still kind of messing with. It's going to be a shorts channel, and the short situation, I need to start moving it over that way. Instead of I keep posting it on this channel, I keep forgetting I have a shorts channel. So, but still winning, y'all, still winning. So I've been telling you guys that one of the things that I have been doing that has really helped out my channel, and I mean really helped out my channel, I have been going into the analytics and really looking at things closely. I mean, I'm not only just looking, I'm taking screenshots, trying to compare what this effect did that. I'm finding out some stuff that I didn't really notice and wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't looked at my analytics. One of the things that I have noticed is, first of all, there are other countries that are subscribed to me, a lot of other countries, and a whole lot of people who are subscribed from the other side of the world, like Asia. Asia, y'all. I have a lot of Thailand, Philippine, Malaysia subscriptions. Now, the funny thing is, you won't see them in here because this is not their time period. And for me to do a live for them, I'm going to have to go all the way to like 12 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So, plus, a lot of them, well, not the Filipinos, because Filipinos speak English too. Filipinos speak a lot of languages. A lot of the Asian countries speak more than one language and do speak English really well. So that's a good thing. But people from Japan and stuff, they speak Japanese. People who are from Germany, most of them speak German, don't really speak a lot of English. I don't know. Maybe they do. I've got a lot of Germany subscriptions. So I have been kind of messing with that and thinking that is probably why some of my vlogs that don't have verbiage in them, I mean, that don't have actual speaking in them, are doing better than the ones where I'm speaking. Now, it could be people just can't stand my voice. That's probably true too. But there is a thing, I think. Now, they say that you can do translation of languages and stuff like that, but YouTube and their new stuff, I don't like being part of their new test stuff because, that kind of stuff, you never really know what's going on. You never know if it's working right or whatever. So one of the things that I have been trying to do is keep track of how the non-verbiage videos are doing compared to the ones where I'm talking during the vlogs. And I'm finding out that the ones where you play mostly music and you put in a few words and stuff, for me, those are doing really well because of the non-English speaking people that are subscribed to my channel. It's weird. So that has been interesting. Plus, I've been playing around with keywords. And yeah, keywords are a funny thing. I don't think keywords work as well as chapter titles. If you don't have chapters in your videos, I'm finding this out, then you lose out on a lot of views because those chapter titles work better than keywords when people are searching, from what I can tell. From my own analytics. Now, it may not be true, but I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. So be sure and add chapters. And if you don't know how to do chapters, it's one of the easiest things. It is so easy. I remember when I first started doing chapters, I thought this was going to be hard. It was not even hard. It was one of the easiest things that you do. It was easier than writing a description. It was easier than coming up with a title. All you're doing is typing in a timestamp and a title of the chapter. But those chapter phrases are so important. Okay. So if you're writing down the Windjammer Buffet for a chapter, when somebody searches the Windjammer Buffet, guess what comes up? Yeah. So there you go. Look, just giving y'all some free information from my own analytics. Do your own due diligence. All I can say. No matter what, we are winning on this Wednesday, y'all. And I know some of y'all are close to milestones, and kudos to you. Some of y'all just made milestones. Trisha is kicking butt over here now. You look, just let's see, 2 weeks ago, you weren't even at 100 yet. Now look at you. Girl, you're just rolling on up. She talking about doing a live. I'm like, you go, girl. So, take a deep breath, Vicky. I can't breathe as is. I'm here just running my mouth. Hey, Nettie and JT, how are you doing? Our dog loves the snow. I know. What is that about? I guess because they have their own coats. They're always prepared for snow, okay? Nettie says, I'm winning the race. There you go, girl. Kudos to you. She is winning. She's over 500. That was her milestone, and she's passed it now. She's on to the next milestone. I'm so excited for you, sweetie. And Nettie, our dog likes to just sit in the snow. I will not look at her backside to see if she has frostbite. I know, right? You'll know because she won't be sitting down. Oh, that is so funny. So everybody's speaking to each other, which is awesome. Took JT to the train station to go to work, went to the hard store to get some cleaning supplies, washed a load of clothes, and now I'm on this live. Woo! She is winning. She is ahead of schedule. That I like that. You did a lot of stuff this morning. I love that. So, this morning, Chet was on Wacky Wednesday talking about retirement. And I'm going to tell you guys, I have retired. My husband, for some reason, he's on like the next retirement will be like his third retirement. Okay. Because it is not because we need the money. It's because he won't stop working. He's only 61. 61, 62, somewhere around there. But anyway, he has not hit 65 yet. And he feels as though he needs to keep on working. That's what I get for being a cougar, y'all, for marrying down age. Okay. So he, I don't know. He feels like he needs to keep working, and it brings joy to him, especially since his job. He feels like he's helping. So I understand that. Some people like their job. They like what they do. They enjoy being out and helping people. And that is a good thing. If we didn't have those people, we'd all be screwed. That's all there is to that. Okay. So I'm happy that he is winning. Now, as far as people who want to retire, I'm going to tell you, we retired the first time with not too much trouble, but the key to retirement, I always say this, is to get rid of your bills. And there's some bills you'll never get rid of. Your phone bill, that kind of bill, those bills will never get rid of. So you got to sit down and figure out what bills can we get rid of and what bills we have to pay no matter what. And once you do that, you know what your goal is, okay? Your goal is to be able to take cruises. Your goal is to be able to pay your bills. Your goal is to be able to eat. After you figure everything out, pay all the rest of the stuff off. And don't keep buying new stuff that gives you new bills, because that ain't going to help. I had the same car I had in 2011. And there's a chance that I will have to buy another car down the road. And that's okay with it. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with keeping the same car because I have no interest in giving up money to get a new car. Trading money for cars is just not my thing anymore. When I was younger, like we were all about a new car. Hardware store. We were all about that. But nowadays, all you can think about is you'd rather have freedom. You'd rather be on a cruise and pay for a car. What? What? And for road layout in the loft. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Lee. Hi, YouTube creators got stream on and working on Mark, making thumbnails and things for the channel. Intros and things for the channel. Okay. He's talking into this thing, and it just I don't think it understands your accent, sweetie. Lee, I've been wondering that. Who makes these speak to apps? What language are they speaking? Because I've noticed that some people, when it tries to translate and say what in words, what you said, it can't pick up Jorge's accent real well either. He cracks me up every time. He ends up yelling at the phone. I mean, I'm like, you want me to say that for you? I mean, oh my gosh. But Lee, I suspect that Lee's accent may be a little more than his phone can handle. So there you go. You should be able to pick your accent for your translations, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how they would do that either. Got you, Anfield, on my second channel. Look at Savage Vlogger. He is just doing it all, okay? Lee. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, let me know, okay? Saw you were watching our favorite slot machine channel last night. I had like 4 different things on at the same time, Trisha. I had on the slot. I had on Chet, because Chet was doing his exercise stuff last night, but he couldn't do his exercise because Robin wasn't there last night. And then I also had on the Nightbot training, which was really good. Y'all need to check that out. Trisha was there too. But I had on so much stuff, and I'm going to have to go back and look at a few things. We'll see how it goes, but I'll have to do that. But yeah, favorite slot channel last night. Shout it out to you, but don't know if you saw it. Girl, I was trying my best to read it. I was there going to myself, the heck? What the heck? Oh, well, I'm so glad that this chat doesn't move that fast. That's just crazy right there, you know. But they are very popular because they're sweetie pies. I'm addicted to that channel, not because of the slot play so much as I love when they win. Now, when they don't win, I'm sad for them because they're two really nice guys, okay? And when they do win, they're so excited. I'm so excited. It's just crazy. Ryan Parker Studios. Hey, Vicky, what time can you get off a Virgin ship if you carry your luggage off? If you carry your luggage off, I set up a Brightland train back from Miami for 10 a.m. I assume we can get off before at least 9. Yeah, you can get off. You can get off as soon as they park and say, okay, let's go. Now, I haven't had to do that yet. Most of the people that get off of the Virgin cruise will be getting off late because they just won't leave. They tell people you don't have to leave until a certain period of time. And the latest time we chose was 9:45, and it was actually, we didn't get off that ship till almost 10:15. But early wise, I do remember people rolling out pretty early because Jorge and I went to the galley early that morning. So that's a good question though, Ryan, but that was a Q&A question. But tomorrow I'll have the answer for you. But I seem to remember that they will let you off as soon as they park. It seems like that. And that's the way it is with most cruises. If you have a situation where you have to get off for a flight, they're going to let you out any way you look at it. So there you go. But hey, you are leaving. And I hate that. I'm going to miss playing your little media asset, and I love that you're getting on the Brightline. I know you're doing it for the experience too. It's going to be cool. But let me play his while we still can, because dude is rolling out.
Get ready to bring sexy back. This February, it's Ryan's 50th birthday bash. 7 nights, 3 ports of call, 1 epic celebration aboard Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady. We will set sail out of beautiful Miami, party at sea, and we'll end up splashing around in the beautiful Jamaican waterfalls of Ocho Rios. Then off to beautiful Grand Cayman, where we will snorkel in the crystal waters. Dance till the sunset at Bimini's Private Beach Club.
Oh yeah!
Virgin Voyages is adult only. World-class dining, late-night parties that glow scarlet. This ain't a regular cruise, it's Ryan's 50th bringing sexy back birthday cruise. Join the party February 7th through 14th, 2026. Reach out to Ryan and Melinda to book, or book with any travel agent you want. Just drop us a line to let us know that you're coming. We can do the swish and backside sizzle together. We'll see ya.
So Ryan tomorrow night has a special birthday celebration. It'll be Thursday night, his normal time, which I believe is 7 p.m. Eastern. And we're celebrating his 50th birthday. So that'll be interesting. Definitely check that out. Plus, Ryan is leaving on the 7th. Well, probably the 6th. But anyway, he's leaving pretty soon now. Because what is today? The 4th? I mean, you ain't got much time. But anyway, today is the 3rd, right? Y'all, I don't know what day today is. Look, I need to check. Oh, no, today is the 4th. Okay. Shh. Just totally messed me up with the groundhog and his bad predictions. He predicted that we would have 6 more weeks of winter. I mean, we could have told him that, but still, couldn't he just lied to us and made us feel better? I mean, seriously. Good morning. Hi, Ron. How are you doing? But still, we are winning. Good morning, Mickey's Adventures. We are winning today. You guys, yeah, I'm still watching the near-death experiences. Like I said before, you guys, I love a good story, first of all. I love a good story. And I think I'm going to tell y'all the name of the channel so you can at least check out one. My favorite one so far was a lady she was in an abusive relationship. Her husband beat her and stuff. It's sad, okay? And she died. I think she died on the table. I'm not sure. I can't remember that part. But when she went to heaven, they showed her a review of the stuff that had happened to her. All the stuff, because, a lot of people that stay in abusive relationships, they tend to forgive the person and stay in the relationship. But they showed her all of the stuff that happened. The angels, they don't mess around. They showed her, all of the abuse, all the sad stuff, all the things she forgave him for. And she decided that she wasn't going to stay in that relationship no more. And that was probably the thing that saved her. I mean, shoot, she died. They didn't really save her, okay? But she went back and she changed her life. And of course, it had the happy ending. Y'all, that kind of stuff just makes me happy. And I know it's a weird thing to watch. If you're a Christian and you believe in heaven and, that kind of stuff will excite you. If you're not, it's not going to excite you. You're going to be like, bah humbug. But, I do believe in that stuff. So I do watch. I believe in angels. I believe in all of that stuff. So I was just, they keep sending them to me because I keep watching them. And they always leave me happy. So that's a good thing. Winning. Anything that makes you happy. I always say happiness is free. Grab as much as you can and give away as much as you want. Okay, that's the way that goes. So, and that's what I do. I try to give away as much happiness as I can because that's a gift that's free. And you can give it to anybody. Now, not everybody will accept it. I've learned that. I don't know about y'all, but lately oh no, say Damage. We're out of tissues, y'all. But lately I've noticed that sometimes you smile at people and they don't smile back anymore. And that's kind of sad. There's a lot of tension going on in the United States right now, but we won't get into any political stuff. I'll just say, I really wish we had the same ability to give away happiness that we used to, to smile at people and then smile back. Now, it still happens a lot too, but I'm always constantly reminding people that even though the climate is bad, okay, things are going crazy in America right now, we're not always getting along, but from person to person, we still have the ability to affect each other, to interact. And that's when we're winning, right? That's when we're winning, is when we are smiling at each other and somebody is smiling back. That's a win, y'all. That's a win. Happy Wacky Wednesday. I know, girl. #grow. I'm telling you. Yeah. So I'm not trying to preach to y'all or nothing today. I'm just telling you, because I'm not a preacher for sure. But I am telling you that I do believe that we affect each other much more than we know. And we should always give away happiness. Purple hearts, see, isn't that sweet? They are so sweet. Oh, Mickey. Okay, so where are we at? So we were talking about winning. Hit the thumbs up button. Thank you very much for reminding everybody, Nettie. Now, one of the things that I love about doing an analytics is you have an ability to see what's going on, according to different time periods, what happened last 7 days. And YouTube even shows you what's going on right now. The last 48 hours, what happened? Are people looking at this video? Are they turning away from this video? Is your click-through rate, it's got to be at least 3.0, 3.5, 3 point something. If you got 7.6, you are winning. Whenever I see a video that's getting 7 or 6 point something, I'm like, yes. But, it doesn't happen as often as I wanted to. Hey, there's Scott. It's foodie time, Scott. I didn't try your lemon mixture. I do have some cough syrup that has honey and lemon in it, but it doesn't have the ginger or turmeric. When you know it. Yeah, that's what's wrong with that. It's probably got something in there that's going to hurt my body, because that's how that goes. But I'm going to give that a shot. They say colds only last for 7 days, 7 to 10 days or something like that. I would say that may be true. We'll find out next week. If I'm still looking like this, then obviously that's not happening for me. Scott. Hey, it's Barry, Cruising Complete. Howdy, everyone. Hi, Barry. How are you doing? And then Amy, part of the Foodie Squad. Amy, how are you doing this morning, my friend? I know you're planning your next trip. She's got so much going on. Who's all planning a trip right now? because you are winning. If you're planning a cruise or a vacation or something like that, let me know, because I'm telling you, that's what Winning Wednesday is about, is planning to get out and see some new stuff. And, you know, one of the things that Chet was talking about was how much it costs to go out to a restaurant. Well, you know, I feel this way. If you can get out and go to Chick-fil-A and sit in Chick-fil-A and eat with your significant other or a friend, then you're winning, because that is fun. I like meeting my friends, and sometimes we'll go to Panera Bread, and you know, we're not spending a lot of money. Sometimes we're just getting, because we like the cheat. We like the blueberry muffin, or the what's that other one? The cranberry muffin. And when we're sitting there drinking coffee and eating a good muffin, we are in our minds, we're winning. And that's what it's all about. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have fun. You know, if you're hanging out with a friend, then that's going to be pretty good. Flow Farm. Hey, good morning, Foodie. What's up, Flow Farm? Welcome in. There's so many people in here today that I'm I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hashtag grow, hashtag grow. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing today? Kathy's are you on the ship right now? World America, or did you just get back from World America? Look, I have been watching your stuff. I don't know if you're on there or you've gotten off there. But World America, that's a big win. That, you know, I showed it to Jorge. He just kind of looked at me like, is it a cruise? I thought you said we were doing all inclusive. I tell you what. Savage Vlogger says, I just hit 150 subscribers here on YouTube. Yay! Go Savage Vlogger. Yes, I'm so happy for you. Yes, indeed. You know, that's a win. Great info on chapter titles. Thank you, Amy. I'm telling you, chapter titles make a difference. There are some little things you can do that really make a huge difference. One of the things is commenting and pinning your comment on your video, something that I forget to do. But it's a good thing to do, because YouTube likes that kind of engagement, even if it's you. If it's you who made the comment and pinned a comment in there, that's why you see all of the big channels have got a comment in their comments they made and pinned it, because they read that tip. And now you've heard it on Winning Wednesday. Yes, a win. That's a win. Make a comment, pin it. And make the comment informative, or make it direct to the next video. You know, if they're reading your comments, they're all into this video, so they're looking for more stuff to watch. So tell them, hey, after this video is another video about this kind of stuff. Winning. Yes, indeed, y'all. So there we go. I have so much to learn. There is so much to learn. But you know what? Don't worry about it. And here's the thing about learning. You can't lose it, unless you just lose your memory in general, which is a bigger problem all in all. But you can't lose what you've learned. So it is the kind of investment that you make that you will never lose. I always tell my kids, learn as much as you can. Nobody can take that from you. Nettie, you and me both. I have so much to do to get more than the random views. LOL. Oh, yeah, the random views, the leftovers, the crumbs. We are so top heavy. But you know what? That may be also a good thing. One of the things that I have noticed in my analytics, which I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to this, but you know, we're told by AI and everybody else to use certain keywords. Funny thing is, the people on the top are using the same keywords. So how do you think that's affecting us? Yeah. You know, when somebody puts in those keywords, they're getting them instead of us. So maybe we shouldn't be using some of the keywords they're using. Maybe we need to find keywords that they're not using, right? And that's a little bit harder, because not only do you got to find a keyword they're not using, but you've got to find a keyword that somebody's going to actually put in to look up stuff. And so in order to do that, no, it's not that hard to figure out. I mean, let me put that another way. It will take a minute for sure. But I found out some keywords that are not pulling up the big people and pulling me up. So that's when you can do that, and it's a keyword that somebody might put in, that means your search will go up. Search is an important thing. Search is the important thing of Google. I talk about this all the time. Google is a search engine. Any way you look at it, it's all about the search. And the search of a video is the biggest search. that gets the most results. So when you pull up stuff in Google, even plain Google, you pull up search, you pull up videos. I mean, every search you put in, there will be YouTube videos in there because Google don't play. It's like you put in tiny house. We're going to tell you what a tiny house is, and then we're going to show you a video about a tiny house, okay? So, a lot of people don't think about the fact that when you put in information in Google, you pull up also our videos. So you got to keep that in mind. Now, some things that you put in as a keyword will be accidental success. Let me give you an example. One of my videos, and I don't know why this is. I get the funniest pings while I'm on here. That was a good one, though. One of the things that was an accidental keyword for me was the word pool. Why? Because when I put, when you look up the word pool pulls up pools, all kinds of pools. But here's the thing. Does it pull up the big people? I remember one time I put in pool. I put in pool it was a certain kind of pool. It was for a hotel pool. And it pulled up cruise videos. And that said to me, wait a minute, why did it pull up cruise videos? And then I realized that some people are putting the word pool in their keywords, and I wasn't one of them. Accidental keywords, that's what I call them. So you're not putting it in for that purpose, but it's pulling up stuff that people probably didn't consider. But if they put in pool and they're trying to find a specific pool, but then they pull you up, that's too many pools, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, if they pull you up, you think they're going to stop and say, oh, I don't want to see that Greek pool. They're not going to say, I don't want to see that Greek pool. So there you go. So I call those accidental keywords. Keywords that you had no idea were going to pull up your video. Didn't pull up all of the big videos, pulled you up because you put in pool in one of your chapter titles or something crazy like that. You and me both. I have so much to do to get more. Oh yeah, the random views. Yeah, the random views, the crumbs. Will G. Hey, Will G. Morning all. Will G is one of my favorite supporters. He cruises constantly, but pointed out to me that he does not create for this purpose. And that's okay, Will. I see you in other people's videos. I love it. That sounds like a t-shirt. That's what I get for being a cougar. Really, I've got a few of those. Amy's got one quote for me that says, I fall down when I'm sober. I guess I should start making some merch, y'all. Right? That's what I get for being a cougar. I pointed at him. Anyway, there you go. Amy says, I like my job a lot, but I'm retiring the absolute first chance that I can get because you like cruising more. Hey, there's priorities, right? Priorities. Question, would you give up food to take a cruise? Well, there's food on the cruise. I mean, come on now. But yeah, it's all a matter of what your priorities are. Are you winning? Are you grateful every day? I feel grateful every day, y'all. I watched that movie. What was the movie that talked about you are what you think about? I can't even remember anymore, but I can't think about it anymore. I've lost that ability to remember stuff. Look, that should be a t-shirt too. I can't think about it anymore. I've lost the ability to remember that. That would be a very true t-shirt. Anyway, yeah. If you think about cruising all the time, which a lot of us do, then that tends to be the priority. It takes a priority over a lot of things. You start giving up stuff that you really don't necessarily need. I always joke about the people who spend a lot of money on clothes and stuff. I'd rather have a cruise than clothes. I love clothes just like anybody else, but I tend to wear the same clothes over and over because I don't like to spend money on clothes. It seems like money that I could be using for a cruise. Putting on the list. I love it. Amy's making a list of shirts. I love it. Hashtag grow. Anyway, doubled up. A double dip. Double dip. Foodie. If I make merch, if I make some shirts, I guess I'll have to add some quotes. There you go. There you go is my favorite phrase. Yes, I do. You say that a lot too. There you go. And I'm going to have to use it somehow in a shirt. Like maybe we're leaving. There you go. Google Voice is terrible. It is, gosh, awful. Yes. Especially if you have an accent of any kind. And I mean any kind. Believe it or not, I love it. Believe it or not, I worked in customer services for over 40 years. I like what I did, but the new bosses came in, and bosses just kill everything, don't they? And knew more than those of us who've been there for years. It was time to go. Most people leave their job because of their boss, not because of their job. Yeah, it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. But you know what? My younger daughter, she's smart. She got around that. She works from home now. She don't ever have to talk to her bosses. She said it's the most wonderful decision she has ever made. She says at first she thought she was going to have trouble working from home. But now she seems to think that was the best move she ever made because she's away from the bosses. She don't have to hear the clatter, until she has to go to a meeting. She don't have to deal with it. I have reboot. I'm buffering bad. Be right back. Oh no. JT needs 2 more years to 65. Then it is on and popping. Yes. On and popping. Just got an email to upgrade my cabin on the unhinged, keeping the cabin I have. I know, right? I'm feeling the same way, girl. I saw that and I go, I'm close to the food. That's the only priority I had, y'all. It's like, just put me close to the food. I'll find everybody else later. I mean, Squirrel's Nest, Randy, hey. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to do a media asset because you know what? I need to blow my nose, and I don't want to do that in front of y'all because that's just embarrassing. Just embarrassing.
Set sail on the 4.0 Booze Cruise, hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Departure, October 31st, 2026 from Galveston, Texas. Itinerary, Day 1, departure from Galveston, Halloween night kickoff. Day 2, fun day at sea. Day 3, Cozumel. Day 4, Bay Islands, Honduras. Day 5, Harvest Bay, Belize. Day 6, Costa Maya. Day 7, fun day at sea. Day 8, return to Galveston, memories that haunt forever. Don't miss out, reserve your cabin today.
Okay, now that we've taken care of our ablutions, I want to say that Randy is part of the Foodie Squad. Yay! Morning, Vicky and everyone else. He's also in Arizona. Speaking of, where is my Willie friend? Where is he at? Match the number with the number of thumbs up with the number of participants in the chat to show support, and we appreciate that because it will help get us out into the atmosphere, and people will be able to check us out. Okay. Randy, Angie, everybody speaking to each other. Antoinette, hey, beautiful. It's my statuesque friend. Good morning, Vicky, and everyone in the chat. How are you doing, sweetie? I have missed you, okay? You know what? And that may be my fault because, look, I never know the schedule. I come on just as Eddie's announcing. I have to literally look for the schedule to know the schedule, y'all. So I have to come over here right when he's talking. So I miss everybody's appointments and their time schedules and things like that. So anyway, let me know. When are you coming on these days, girl? Nanny, JT, what the heck? Carnival and NCR was knocking on our doors at 8:15 a.m. yelling, get off. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah. At a certain point in time, they decide you got to get off this ship. He says, you don't have to leave right now, but you can't stay here. And that's the truth. Although they said you have to leave right now, didn't they? 8:15. But yeah, Virgin does not care. They're kind of laid back that way. It's like They want you off of there by 10 o'clock for sure. But they also have morning brunch like that last morning too. I mean, like in a restaurant, they have at the Wake or other places, they have brunch in the morning. So they're not trying to push people out. They give you, it sends you an email asking you, when do you want to leave? Now, how many ships do that? And so we put on there 9:45 to 10. Okay, because we knew we're going to hang out as long as we can. We're going to eat as much food, so we didn't have to worry about food for the rest of the day. And that really worked. I was not hungry, and we got home probably about 7 o'clock. I was not hungry yet. Don't use voice. I got all my things I put in a chat is put on my clipboard and saved. Well, you need to check the spelling then, dude. Lee. Antoinette Fun. Hello, Floaty and Josiane. It does look awesome. Cool. Antoinette, friend, long time no see. Hope you are well. I know. I miss my Antoinette. I'm old. Ryan. Enjoy 50. You can still almost remember stuff. Enjoy 50. I wish I could go back to 50. 50 was a good year for me. I think about it sometimes. It's like, you got to 50 and all of a sudden you start getting them AARP notices and you start thinking, dang, am I a senior? I mean, they want you to think you're a senior. Sweetie, you're not a senior yet. You still got a few years before you're even going to be a senior. And don't worry, you'll go somewhere and they'll say, you ain't 55. What you talking about? You ain't no senior. You don't get no senior discount. So you ain't old yet, sweetie. Now, when they start saying, oh, yeah, I guess we need to give her a discount. That's when you're old. Travel cake trips. You have to be out of the cabins by like 7:30 a.m. on Carnival and Royal. Now, I have never been out of the cabin by 7:30 on Royal. So I know they hate me. I'm always out of there about somewhere. We probably leave out of there about 8:30 in the morning. And by that time, our steward is leaving us notes. I understand because they have to clean the rooms, but it's still not easy. It is so not easy. And, one of the things that we do, although it probably doesn't matter for them because they got to change out everything, is we try to leave as clean as possible, okay? Because we know we're not going to leave early. So we always try to clean up behind ourselves before we go. How old are you? Wait, no. Wait, no, Ryan, how old are you? He's about to turn the big 50. Enjoy it. Dude, no, you not. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, leaving on Saturday. Birthday is really next week while we are on the cruise. Yeah, his birthday is the 11th of February, but he's celebrating tomorrow. But we're celebrating early with everyone tomorrow night. LOL, Ryan, you are not old. And she said, look, all the rest of us are like, old? If you're old, what does that make us? Anyway, yes, I'm happy to be back. Antoinette, we are so happy you are here. Antoinette, yay. Ryan says, I have gray hair going bald on my crown and will be half a century. I am old. Ha, ha, ha. Jorge has been bald since, I want to say he was 45. Somewhere around there, and he decided that he was just going to own it. He's like, Michael Jordan has no hair, So there you go, just might as well just go on and enjoy being, the way that you are. It is the way that you are. When you do not get a smile back, just say, oh, well, you did your part. That's exactly it, Nettie. We think just like when I smile at somebody and they don't smile back, I'm like, that was your loss, sweetie. I mean, I tried to smile. That's all I could do. Done. Next, that's how I feel. It's like you smile. If they don't smile back, oh, well, that's just one of them things. Nettie, that is all one can do. It really is. You've done the best you can do. That's all you can do. That I am what I am. That's all that I am, as Popeye would say. Especially when you make eye contact, you do not have to stop and have a conversation. Just flip and grin or something. But if not, keep it rolling, but let the person Don't let that person steal your joy. Nobody can steal my joy, girl. It must be in there tight because I've noticed that nothing really upsets me anymore. I think that's a thing that comes with age. We are winning because we're grateful and because we have the attitude of gratitude, which is one of the most important things you can have. Because if you're not grateful, then you're going to be miserable. People stop thinking about, we have heat. It's cold, freaking cold, but we have heat. We're not in the pioneer days anymore. We can turn up the heat when we get too cold. We don't get a lot of vacation time, but we do get vacation. We do. So we have a lot to be grateful for. We have food. None of us are starving. I'm pretty sure of that. But there are a lot of people that don't have food. And I think about that every day. I think about the things that, even my own parents went through coming up without no food and stuff like that. They told me horror stories when I was younger. They didn't tell the stories about the kids who were starving in other places. They told the stories about them starving. Amy says, I think I averaged 7% click-through rate. Girl, you are winning. You are winning. Okay. But anyway, that's pretty awesome right there. I'm going to count that as a giant win for the day. 7% click-through rate average. That's crazy. Winning Wednesday, worthy. Winning Wednesday, worthy. Our last video is doing better than most of our analytics. Yes. That makes me smile because the editing was done while I was sick with cruise crud. Girl, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah. See, that's amazing. Okay, I've run out of snot stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. I've run out of rags. See, that's my own fault. I've got one over here that I'll call my emergency eye rag. Anyway, but like I said, even though I'm not feeling well, I know it's just a cold. The last time I came back from a cruise, I was sick as a dog. And it wasn't even on the cruise. I know I got it from the plane, from the lady who sat next to me on the plane. And, it was so funny. See, this is weird. Now, what happens if I do this? See, it will give you an up thumb. Okay, it will give you an up thumb, but it will not give you a down thumb unless you are really trying hard. And I mean hard. That is crazy. Now, up thumbs, that's a whole different situation. Those tend to come in. Well, to make a liar out of me. Why not? Stupid commercial. Did I have a commercial really in the middle? I put it on low just before you, Angie. I put it on low. So, you can pick high, medium, or low. I put it on low as far as the commercials go. But I don't know how many. Let me know how many came up, because now I'm just curious. If at low, after low, I don't know what else you can do. Analytics is like statistics. That is why I did not finish college and started cutting hair. Wish I had known you. Statistics was my best class. Everything else I kind of sucked at, but I did do statistics well. I love the analysis of variance. Something's wrong with me. I'm serious. Something. Was awful. I gladly look at analytics any day. Statistics was. I loved statistics. I'm a mathematical person, though. I like figuring out what makes things variate. I guess that's a word. I don't know. Anyway, I'm planning cruise, but I consider I've won when it's been paid for. Yes, yay. When a cruise is paid for, that is awesome. Vacations are expensive. Anywhere you look at it, I told Jorge, if we want to go on an all-inclusive, we better start saving for it because there's no free anything. As far, once you pay for an all-inclusive, you paid for an all-inclusive. You don't have to buy drinks. You don't have to buy packages. You don't have to do anything. But paying for that flight to go all the way down to Curacao or somewhere, oh my gosh, it's an arm and leg, y'all. Amy Analytics, mind blown. It is too much for my brain right now. Start slow. Start with one thing. One of the things I should talk about one day is analytics, because I have mastered how to deal with it. When I first started doing analytics, I could not deal with it. But then I realized the reason why is because I was looking at all of the analytics. You can't do it that way for some people. Like me, my brain cannot handle that much information. So I started just keying in on certain things. The first thing I keyed on was a click-through rate. During my course on YouTube, they talked about click-through rate and what is a good click-through rate. So I started paying attention to the click-through rates on all of my videos. And once I understood that and understand how to look at things from the click-through rate from time periods, because you can do 28 days, 90 days. That was the first thing I learned. So take it chunk by chunk. The next thing I started looking at was my audience. I found out most of the people that watch me are my age or close. 55 and up, and most of the people watch me. Next thing I started looking at, just keep going through, the different analytics. One of the most important things that you'll look at is how people find you, which I can't remember if that's audience or reach or whatever, but there is one statistic in there that is very, very interesting. And that helped me tremendously, because I found that a lot of people find me through search. And even though a lot of my videos don't get a lot of views, I love that they find me from search, because that tells me that my video will keep growing for the long haul. That video, people will still be putting in the same search criteria, will still find it. It will be evergreen, as the expression goes. That video will live on forever. And that's the kind of video you want to make. You don't want the one that blows up real fast and then peters off to nothing ever again. Nobody ever looks at it again. You don't want that one. You want the one that, it's growing and it's growing and it's growing and it just keeps on growing. That's what I'm trying to make now. I'm trying to make the one that it comes up from the search. And it took me a long time to get to that, because I was mad, that some of the videos come out of the gate really fast. Some of them wouldn't. And then I realized later that the ones that didn't come out fast are still growing. They're just taking a longer time, Yeah, congratulations, Savage Vlogger. You are winning. I love Winning Wednesday. March 7th, 14th, Carnival Mardi Gras. June 1, 5th, Radiance of the Seas. August 29th, Carnival Horizon. October 3rd, Carnival Valley. Girl, you are winning. November 8th, MSC Seashore. Yay, Trish. You are winning. You are a cruise rock star. Okay. I love it. And trying to plan a trip to Vegas for my birthday. Trying to plan a Vegas trip myself with my daughters. That has not been easy. Bless their hearts. They work weird schedules. I'm like, just give me a month that we can work on. Okay. I will try and get that going. So yeah, I get it. And they're talking August, Nettie. So you know how I told you that July and August are so freaking hot. That's going to be hot. But you know what? We'll be fine. If you seek, Amy says, question, when I get off my Virgin cruise, I need to be to Fort Lauderdale Airport by 11 a.m. for 12:20 p.m. flight. Girl, you better be there by, 11 o'clock. Wait a minute. Any tips for getting to the airport? I would say take an Uber. The last time I tried to make an Uber, I missed my flight. Wow. How did that happen? I've always taken Uber. I've never missed a flight. I've always gotten there early. I don't know. I have a girl. She's good. I'll have to look and see what her name was. I picked her out. The last person that took us from Virgin to Fort Lauderdale was a lady. What was her name? But she was good. And she was fast. And I said to Jorge, I'm putting her down as my favorite Uber person. Okay, I'm just going to say, or no, was she Lyft? I think she was Lyft. I'm going to look it up and find out for you, Amy. Okay, Amy. Because I have decided from now on she's going to be my girl to get from, because she was good. She maneuvered traffic. She didn't play. She didn't let no traffic mess with her. I was like, yeah, this girl drives like me. I got to have her again. So, and I told her at the time too, when I got out of that, I said, not only did I give you a tip, but from now on, you are marked as my favorite person to drive me here. So, and you can do that. I think a Lyft. They see that it's Lyft, I think, instead of Uber. I can't tell you. I think it was Lyft. We are home. We were on World America from January 10th through 17th. Okay, daggone, I was off. Okay, we have about 10 videos planned for the series, so lots of editing work. Still trying to get rid of this cough before Saturday's 1K live. Saturday. Girl, I've got it on my calendar, too. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, travel cake trips. What time is it? Because I didn't write down what time it is. I think you said 4. Did you say 4 p.m.? Let me know what time it is. But they're doing their 1,000K. I wrote down, please find out what time it is. Okay. But yeah, that sounds great, girl. I'm so happy for you about World of America. That is awesome. Trisha, I'm tired just looking at your year. That is so exciting. Girl, that's a lot. And I mean a lot. Crooked Peach, hey, part of the Foodie Squad. Crooked Peach, I've been watching your videos on TV and I have not been commenting, so I got to go back and say something about your conversations about pagers and, you know, young people. They just don't get that stuff, okay? But anyway, Crooked Peach, glad to see you, sweetie. So glad to see you. How are things going in Virginia? Girl, I know it's cold there too. You know, Trisha says I'm going a romance book. Going to a romance book festival, Valentine's Day weekend with some of the girls. You're gallanting. Yeah, thanks. Thinking about trying to get some material, thinking vacay reading themed beach reads. That sounds like a good theme. Cricket says, I'm on a wonky signal, y'all. That's interesting. Oh my gosh, look, member for 5 months. Hey, girl. Oh, see, now we got to do immediate assets. And it's after 11, so they're fussing at me right now.
Neon lights, they paint the air. Shadows move like they don't care. The bass is low, it grabs my chest. This night won't let us rest. Hands up, hands high. Touch the moon, feel the sky. Lose control, don't ask why. Party all night. Let the rhythm take you.
Something for us to dance to a little bit today. But anyway, hey girl, yeah, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Love you. Sea Lake Journeys, happy Wednesday. Hi, Chad. I watched some of your exercise thing. Even though you didn't exercise, you gave us some really good information. If you get a chance, check that out. Chet was talking about different things that have to do with exercise, which is always good. Okay. Exercise is very important, especially as you get older, as I'm finding out, because I haven't been doing any. I need to go do some today, y'all. I think I'm going to go play some pickleball today. I may wake up and get up in my brain. Anyway, Nettie's saying, Will G, it was real cool to meet you on the breeze. First time seeing you since then. Hope you and yours are doing well. You are so lucky you get to meet my buddy, Will. I love that we're running into each other on different stuff. True, Vicky. I don't know what I said that was true, but I think all of it was true. Well, thank you. Well, gee, same to you, Nettie. We are doing well. Look, see that? People seeing each other out on the seas. We know so many people in the cruise community. We can't help but run into each other. It's kind of a funny thing. It's such an awesome thing. Chet Mix, PK Adventures. All the cool cats have memberships. Join now. 5-month membership. Sweetie, thank you so much for being a member. And he is definitely one of the cool cats. Yes. Hashtag grow to show your channel link in the chat. Please do it. Okay. Okay. So we just got some incredible, crazy wins here. I know. And I have to go tend to the chickens. I love y'all. See you later. Crooked Peach, you are always working. You are the workingest woman. But you know what? I love that you have fun too. I love when you dancing, girl. When you dance, I dance. We both dance. I know you said 10 and it showed 10. I knew. I knew. That's not funny, Vicky. LOL. Get more tissues. Oh my gosh. Hey, commercials help the channel. Yeah, well, they pay for the channel. That's one good thing. But yeah, they do. I got a commercial too. Oh man, commercials rolling out, y'all. Let it play. Yes, thank you. Let it play. More to see. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm late to the party. Hey, everyone. It's the after party. So you're not late. You just at a different party. I am planning Vegas in July. It's hot, but it's dry. Heat compared to the stupid humidity here in the summer. Yeah, Vegas is hot. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot like you stood in an oven hot. There's no humidity, just straight hot. Uber picked up my ride request and held it hostage for an hour. Yeah, I would have been just like, oh no, we ain't doing this. My husband will not let nobody hijack him. My next request took 30 minutes to get an Uber. If that happens, call Lyft. That's all I'm going to say. Saturday, January 10th at 4 p.m. Eastern Travel Cake Trips 1000 celebration, 4 o'clock. Okay, I got it on here. Eastern. Do not miss it. Travel Cake Trips. She gives out stuff, y'all. Look. If nothing else, come for the gifts. Even if you're not even sure who Travel Cake Trips is yet, come. Because Kathy is one of the most giving people I have ever met. And besides that, she's just a sweetie. So come. That's all I can say. February. Yeah, February. Sorry, February 7th. I'm going to blame that mistake on the cough medicine. LOL. Yeah, girl. I know. I'll take hot. I'm at 6 degrees here. Sonic! Yeah, I know. It's ugly. Sonic, I'm so glad you're here today. Tales of the Sonic Voyage. You know what? I was so excited to see you. But welcome in. I don't know if I said that the first time I read it, but I am so glad to see you. We're at the bottom, but we're in the after party, so we're okay. You get it? It's not funny. It's not funny. Playing with combining that's not okay. Anyone? No. Okay, then dad joke. I love it. I love it. I've never asked you this. Do you have children? I mean, I think you do, right? Because yeah, that was a dad joke. I love it. Just Terry here. Okay, Terry. We're writing down your name. Terry is Sonic Voyage. Didn't I meet you at Willie's? Where is Willie? Willie, where are you? I know he's probably live right now. I hate the heat, but I'll go to Vegas in the summer. Go figure. It is about 23 now. It is cold, y'all. Daggone that groundhog. We showed one of our gifts on our last video. We see it on the video that we are going to give it away. We said it on the video that we're going to give it away. I don't remember that. Look, I'm not good at watching videos, y'all can tell. But then again, I put them on my TV and I rip and run. So I'm always watching videos while I'm doing stuff. So I have to watch it again and see what you said. Yes. He's hanging in the desert. Yes, he really is. He is out there live right now. More to see. We always use Lyft. I understand that. You know, we started using Lyft about, I guess it was around the time that, what was that? That was MSC. But yeah, I totally get that. I totally get it. I do have one child, 23, getting married in, holy crap, 3 months. That's right. You did say that your daughter is getting married. I was like, wait a minute. He has a daughter. Okay, so we got a little bit of time here. I didn't play that. I didn't play the after party. I'm going to do that so you guys will have an opportunity to all type #grow if you have not already. Or you can do it again if you want to. Nobody's going to mind. Nobody's going to mind. We're all nice here. But we're going to do it. Okay, I'm looking at what just happened. Everybody typed hashtag grow at the same time. If it didn't show you the link, type it again. And Nettie said, congratulations, Ryan. You're about to become a father-in-law. Yay. She didn't say that. I added that part. Anyway, if you're ready for a nap, head over to the fish after Vicky. Yes, he will be there at 11:30, and there will be a relaxing Fish Tank Live, something you can play on your big screen in your television, on your television. Hey there, be sure to comment though so he gets that algorithm action. Okay, y'all, and we're out of here because it's Winning Wednesday and it's time for us to go get something to eat and then show up at Ryan for 11:30, Josie Ann for 12 o'clock. Josie Ann's going to be doing her 12 o'clock today. And also, there's a lot of people coming on after that. I don't know if Linda's coming in. I don't have Danny anymore because she's working during this period of time now. So we miss our Danny. We really do. But so I don't know if we do. Look who showed up. Savage, not Savage, Sonic Toad on you. Anyway, hi, Willie. Welcome in. Anyway, but yeah, we just did after party and we are getting ready to roll out so that everybody else can roll in. So, hey, you guys have a great Winning Wednesday. Remember that you are winning. If you are smiling, even if nobody's smiling back, you are doing good. That's all I can say. Don't let anybody take your joy. Remember, happiness is free. Give it away every chance you get. Talk to y'all later. Hashtag grow, y'all. Hashtag grow.
The moon is low, the stars don't blink. The night feels heavy like it's trying to think. Every breath a question, why not near? I call your name but it disappears. I wanna see you again. Feel the fire like back then. I wanna see you again. Baby, make this heart a man. Raindrops hit the pavement slow. Each one a beat to the love we know. Your shadow lingers in the glow. Why'd you leave? Why'd you go? Can't escape it.